Alright, folks, welcome back. We just got done with the initial 200 science needed to get us into the X48 mod. And we're now looking at what we're going to be able to do with it. So it looks like the first step is ore purification, which needs green science, and we're going to need 150 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and research fast inserters, and then I will do the heavy armor, the steel axe, and the logistic science pack. And I'll probably throw the optics in there as well just to get it out of the way, and then set up the green science and be back with you when we get into our ore purification. Just to let you guys know, I have gone ahead and taken out the biters that were over here, expanded the iron setup a bit, or at least the mining of it a bit. I'm probably going to expand the steel a bit when we need some more, but right now we're doing fine with the little bit we got because we haven't needed it yet. And I expanded out the copper, so we have plenty of that. I'm going to get to work on changing over our circuits right now. I did also put in a makeshift thing here for assemblers and miners as well, since they run off of just iron and circuits. And it's not something I need all the time. It was easy enough to just throw it in here. And it looks like we're going to be using a pretty good amount of research. So once I get the green ones researched, I will move this probably down into this area and expand it a bit more as well. So I'll be back with you. Alright, and we finally have our ore purification finished here. I have auto-crafted fast inserters and long-handled inserters here along with the regular inserters, so I have pretty much everything we need to automate anything here, other than we don't have a way of making wood yet. I don't know if that will be a thing or not, so I can't do the electric poles, but I also have set up this here for our science. So I have the red science being crafted here, belts and transport belts to make the green science, which is done here. So let's go ahead and look at what we get with ore purification. So we have a purifier. We then can do dirty water, so stone and water will make us pure iron, pure copper, pure aluminum, and dirty water. And then iron ore and water will make pure iron and dirty water. Copper and water will make pure copper and dirty water. And stone and acidic water with water will make mysterious energy crystal, pure iron, pure copper, and dirty water. And then uranium ore and acidic water will make uranium ore, acidic water, and regular water will make mysterious energy crystals. Uranium 238, uranium 235, and dirty water. And then apparently you can turn dirty water back into regular water in a purifier as well. The next thing on that list is an arc furnace, which is going to turn our pure iron, copper, and aluminum into iron, copper, and aluminum, apparently. So I'm going to go ahead and get it started, along with getting the advanced material processing done, and probably our logistics too here. But let's go ahead and make one of these purifiers here, which we're going to need at least 2. We'll start with the stone, since that'll give us both. I made some light so I can light this up just a little bit. A little dark around here. I did go ahead and get stone bricks smelted and onto the belt. I'm gonna need to start working on some walls around here. We got some more critters over here to deal with. There's none up in this area, and just these down here, so those will be the next I have to deal with. Alright, so let's put this over here for right now. So we can take dirty water in, which will give us water, and stone out. We can put in copper and water, iron and water, and stone and water. So let's for now go ahead and do stone and water. And then we're going to need another one of these that will sit right next to it. And that will be this one. That'll give us our dirty water back and some stone. We're going to have to make some pipes to get us down here. So give me just a minute to get this all piped up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I ran the water down here, and we have water coming in. Go ahead and take some of the stone I have, which just runs pretty quick. And it looks like we get 1 iron, 1 copper, and 2 aluminum out of each one. We went through 50, so it's 10 iron, or 10 stone per. And then we have 400 water over here. So we're going to have to feed that water back into this one. Now the issue is that I don't have any kind of valves in this one, and we don't have any tanks currently. I may have to put in like flow control, so we have some valves. That way we can control the water output here. But for right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make another one of these. And we're going to see about using the water that comes out of this one to be the input for one for iron. And then feed the dirty water from it back into this one. Is what I'm going to try here. So we need to get that hole out of there. Now we'll do this one, and we'll do it for iron. And then we need to pull the water out here, because that's an in, so that's an out, and then we need to get that dirty water back into here. So I guess we don't want to bring it out there. I guess we want to bring it out over here. We need to go from there to there. I'm definitely going to have to make some pipes. So I'll autocraft those here in a bit. Do that. And I need to grab some more iron real quick. Alright, so now we'll just grab some iron ore off the belt here. And we'll throw that in there, and that'll give us 5. I think we're getting, let's see, 10, 20, we're getting 5 out of every 10 is what we're getting there. Alright, so that looks like it's working okay. We are going to have some, we're going to have to keep this thing fed of stone, but it's definitely doing its job here. Now we need to get the arc furnace, which is our next thing, because I don't believe we can cook this iron directly. I think we have to have the arc furnace for that. So let's try it first to find out. Yep, definitely does not go in there. So let's go ahead and arc furnace needs steel plates, iron gears, and stone furnaces. So we need a little bit more iron. And I'm guessing we're going to need an arc furnace for each material. So when we get this all done, I will work on setting this up to purify all our stuff. Now my only question is, we're going to need aluminum obviously for something. So we're going to have, well, this puts out molten copper, iron, and aluminum. Okay. So we definitely can't have it right next to that where the water is. We'll step it over here. But now that is going to need metal casting, which is our next one. So we'll get that done. So we'll do iron in this first one. And that melts it down pretty quick. So now we just need to wait on the casting to get done. So I'll be back with you when that gets done in just a few minutes. Alright, so we now have our metal casting done, and the next thing is aluminum ceramic composite metal. So we're going to go ahead and start that. And we have this one set up for iron, so we need to make our metal caster. So we need a bit more iron here. I went ahead and played around a little bit with this, just getting it separated into the 3 different ores there coming out. Let's go ahead and make these. I need a little bit more iron here. Now I would say this is a really nice place for that mod that gives the mini loaders, because these seem like they're going to run really fast, way faster, I think, than what these fast inserters can run, so I'll have to do multiple of them. Oh, this takes a bunch of circuits. Let's just grab a bunch of circuits right off the belt here. Then all it has to make is the gears. It'd be way faster making all of those circuits. Alright, so metal caster, get that out of there, put that there, and that's aluminum. We want iron, which we can also make copper and steel, so that'll be nice. So we could technically, I think, oh, that makes iron rather quickly. Alright, so I'm thinking we might be able to get away with, if we just take this out for the moment, and another one here. That's arc furnace. That's not the one we want. We put this one here and set it for steel. And if this thing can keep up, which if we give it some more inserters here, alright, which we'll have to do the same thing with this to feed in there. Now we have iron and steel. We'll probably want to do 2 separate ones instead of trying to run it off the same one like I am here, but that will give us our iron and our steel without having to do the double furnace thing, which will be nice. And then we can do the same thing for our copper here, and then another one for the aluminum, which I'm going to move all of this stuff around. This is just to figure out the new machines here. They are really nice and fast, so give me a minute. I'm going to move things around a little bit and see what I can figure out here for a nice way of making these fit a little bit better. Alright, I somewhat got this set up here. So I got iron coming into this one, making iron plates here. I got iron coming into this one, making steel plates here. And then I have this one and this one for copper and aluminum. And then I'll be able to just have these come out like this. I really need to get better electric poles for this. But that will then feed my iron, which I can dump over on the main belt. It goes way faster than what those can output. And let's go look at the purifiers. I had to put in a third purifier here because I had too much water, and I disconnected the main water here, so the only water going through here right now is what's coming out of this one into here. And this one looks like it's getting water, and I'm not sure where it's getting it from. Okay, so we're getting water out of there running back into here. Okay. But it's keeping it running, so it doesn't seem like there's a loss of water. So maybe we just have to have an initial bit of water and then it'll keep itself going. I'm not quite sure because we don't have anything coming out of any of these other ones right now. This one's getting the water, it's making it, it's filling there. So I guess we just need to hook up one purifier, give it some water, and then disconnect it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change this around a bit, and I'll put them over here with the ore. And I'm really kind of concerned about doing the stone too much. I know we're going to need aluminum, and I don't know of any other way to get aluminum, but we also don't want to run completely out of stone, and I'm not seeing a way currently to get stone other than mining it. So we'll have to check in, keep an eye out on that, and not run too much of this one. We also have our aluminum ceramic composite done here, which allows us to use stone and steam or stone and coal. This is done in an assembly machine, this is done in an arc furnace, and then that gives us our ceramic and our aluminum to make our ceramic for our aluminum ceramic composite. And then that is going to open up automation 2, engines, electric energy distribution, K1 technology, and basic energy. So that's going to be it for this one. I'm going to go ahead and work on the other things that I need to get done here, like automation 2 and some of these others. I'll work on getting this changed over, and we'll take a look at how I set it up in the next one. And by that time we'll be I'll be setting up to make the ceramic, which I will probably do steam instead of using coal for it, but we'll check them both out, and I will see you guys in the next one.